Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I wanted to take a few moments just to highlight one of the things that I start with when I start talking about interaction and communication. I use something called a communication document. I've mentioned this before, but I want to highlight this one more time just so that you can see how I utilize this and how I set up communication. So in my communication document, it has everything from the beginning to the end of the course. So I use this year after year. I always go in and update it and always change it based on things that happened within that year, but I don't start from scratch. It gives me a way to kind of jumpstart what I'm doing and to save myself a little bit of time by using a communication document. So you'll notice here, this is the one for my 402 course, already set up with my welcome message, my message for my first week. For my 180 course, a little bit more detailed. Since there's so many of us, I grabbed a few of them just to see how it looks if you're working with multiple people. We share communication strategies and communication documents. So that way I can go in and pop in to see what other people are doing and how they're using it. So for mine, you just scroll down. You'll notice that I have the start of the course, some successful hints. I also have some other things throughout this, but I encourage all of you, save yourself some time, create a communication document which starts your communication strategy. Your communication strategy is key, and really thinking about your pre-course contact, your during course contact, as well as your end of course contact is very important for the success of your course. Also, if you're thinking about your strategy, how often do you plan to communicate with your students? What I like to do is within my strategy, I communicate. We're a 7.5 week course or a 15-week course. I always start off every module starts with some sort of presentation from me. In that presentation, I go over everything that I want my students to know. I want them to kind of the helpful hints, the suggestions, all of that goes into my pre-course, and I will show that to you as well in another video. But after my pre-course, I always send out a welcome message for the week. I always send out a midweek message, and I always send out an end of the week message or a don't forget to turn your work in message. So I want you to think about what is your strategy and how will you communicate with students. All right, I'll see you in the next video.